My name is Isaiah Dietz, and this is my communications project. Active listening, the ability to understand, respond, and reflect on what a speaker is saying. Being able to retain the information and use it later is also an important component in active listening. Active listening conveys the message that the words of others are valuable while also facilitating a greater understanding between individuals. Active listening allows you to provide feedback and coaching to others. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to recognize, understand, and share the thoughts and feelings of others. It fosters connection and is crucial in building trust and relationships. Empathy is a critical tool when attempting to cooperate with others. Empathy allows others to feel heard and gives the empathetic person perspective. Supportive communications. To provide successful supportive communications, you must step away from usual responses that we often use and instead take the time to analyze the person's situation and take perspective. Supportive communication requires mindfulness to properly word difficult experiences. To provide supportive communications, being empathetic is especially important. Emotional validation. Emotional validation is the act of making someone know their emotions are justified and seen. Validating someone's feelings when appropriate is a major step when attempting to make someone feel cared for and supported. Being empathetic is a major portion of emotional validation. Validation does not mean agreement, though. Feedback mechanisms. A physiological regulation within the living body that returns the body to homeostasis. A positive feedback loop is a change in one direction, which is followed by another change in the same direction. Examples of this biological examples of this are childbirth. A negative feedback loop is when a change in one direction occurs, which produces a change in the other. A biological example of this is body temperature regulation, also known as sweat. Nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communications is the behaviors such as speech and body language that convey complex and complete messages. Examples of this are eye contact, facial expressions, posture, hand and head movements, and appearance. Nonverbal communication is vital in formal and professional settings. Building trust. Trust is built on consistency, integrity, and vulnerability. Building trust requires accountability, open communication, empathy, and emotional validation. Building trust requires demonstrating that you value a relationship enough to invest in its growth and healing. Coaching communication. Communication is the act of expressing ideas, information, and knowledge. Effective communicators are capable of sending messages that clearly convey the intended content and are received the desired way. Coaches need to be capable to clearly communicate expectations, goals, standards, and feelings. And these are my sources.